Hi there. I'm going to spend this video session sharing with you how to do bidding constructively using the rules as initially described to you at the beginnings of bidding for beginners. Here, I have a simulation of a table. East-west are the opponents and north-south are myself in south, Adan, and my partner is Adan too. The dealer in this case is East. East has passed. It is now my turn to bid, going clockwise round the table. I have 8 high card points. I cannot bid, therefore I shall pass. West has passed too. Now North has to decide whether to bid or not. West bids 1 club. 1 club means that the North has at least 11 high card points and all 13 total points and does not have a 4 card major. Sorry, does not have a 5 card major. Might have a 4 card major. In this case, I have 8 high card points, which passes the minimum bar of 6 high card points, and I have 5 spades here. It is a preference to try to get to a major contract. Therefore, I should bid 1 spade. Partner at this point in time can only take 1 spade to mean I have at least 4 spades and 6 high card points and no more. I could be quite strong, really, or I could be weak. Partner at this point has no way of knowing, but that can be resolved by further bidding. So, my partner now jumps to 3 clubs. 3 clubs means partner has a strong hand, likely a game, likely hand, all right, and no interest in majors, otherwise wouldn't jump to 3 clubs, right? This very likely means 3 or less spades and 3 or less hearts, maybe even less than that. And it just happens that to be long in clubs. I have stoppers in diamonds, stoppers in spades, no stoppers here. But partner has indicated a strong hand. So I will assume, let's say, around 18 or 19 high card points, which means added to my points, we can possibly make a game contract. But do I worry about stoppers and hearts? In this case, I think it's reasonable to take a risk and bid 3 no trump, assuming that my partner has some stoppers in hearts. Why is that so? Because partner has a lot of points. I've taken some points in diamonds. I've taken some points in spades. Therefore, there's a reasonable chance that partner's points are in hearts and clubs. So here's the contract. 3 no trump. Is it reasonable? 17 high card points opposite and 8 high card points here. So we actually have more than 25 high card points. Partner actually bid 3 clubs a bit weaker than an 18 or 19 that I assume. All right. But I think partner has compensated for the fact by a long club suit, which may turn out useful. In fact, it is useful because the king is here. I can always lead an 8 and win with my queen and jack if king doesn't come out. So it's a pretty good contract. Another deal. My turn to bid. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 high cut points and 1 distribution point. I have a minimum hand and I can bid. I'll bid 1 club because I don't have a 5 card major suit. I don't have a 4 card diamond suit, and therefore I bid the default, which is 1 club. Here, 1 club doesn't mean necessarily that I have a long club suit, but many times it turns out that I have a reasonable length in club suit. Now my partner's turn to bid. My partner bids 1 spade. What my partner means by 1 spade here is that he has at least 4 spades and 6 high cut points. This is a forcing bid. Partner may be weak or partner may be strong. At this point in time, I have no idea of knowing. But it is my turn now to describe my hand to partner. So I bid 1 no trump. To partner, 1 no trump means I do not have a 4 card support for his spade suit, and I have a minimum hand, and I do have a minimum hand with 12 high card points only. Now, partner is 2 no trump. By bidding 2 no trump, partner is saying he has an invitational hand, which means at least 10 high card points. In fact, by bidding 2 no trump, he has limited it to between 10 to 12 high card points. All right, 10 to 12 high card points means that if I had a little bit stronger than 13 high card points, I should be able to bid to 3 no trump. Because 13 plus, let's say, the middle, 11 or 12, will be equals to 24 or 25. So essentially, by bidding 2 no trump, partner is saying, please complete and bid 3 no trump if I am a bit stronger than the minimum hand. Unfortunately, I have an absolute minimum hand here. All right. If I had a good minimum hand, let's say 14 high card points, right? I would bid 3 no trump. Or if I had an invitational hand, I definitely would bid 3 no trumps. So in this case, I would just pass. So you can see here now that there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 total high card points. Indeed, we have stopped at the right contract of 2 no trumps. Another one. Partner has bid 1 diamond. 1 diamond means no 5 card major, may have a 4 card major, and at least 13 points with at least 11 high card points. I have the minimum amount of points needed to respond. I have 6 high cut points. I have a minimum responder's hand. So I basically, at this point, when I look at my hand, I know I only have one chance to bid a new suit. Anything after that, I should try hard to show partner that I have a minimum hand. So I only have one chance. So in this case, I will bid one heart to show my 4-carder heart suit. My spade suit is stronger, but here I want to give my partner the chance to show his spade suit should he have a 4-carder spade. If I bid one spade, then and partner had 4 hearts, partner may never know. But if I bid one heart and partner has 4 hearts, or partner doesn't have 4 hearts but has 4 spades, we have a better chance of finding an arrangement of measures that is suitable. So this is called bidding up the line. So now it's partner's turn to bid. Partner now bids 2 no trump. So partner is showing that he has 3 or less spades, 3 or less hearts. If he had 4 spades, he will be showing a bid of 1 spade. If he had 4 hearts, he will be supporting my heart suit. Instead, he has shown 2 no trump. 2 no trump implies that partner has an almost game likely hand, a very good invitational hand. All right. So that if partner were to add my points to his points, my minimum point is 6, right? So if they were to add his points to my points, he would say that we can do a 2 no trump contract. It also shows a likely that there are stoppers in all suits. Not a certainty, but likely. Therefore, partner is telling me if I have a little bit more than a minimum hand, I should bid 3 no trump. This is what this 2 no trump says. 2 no trump says partner has a strong invitational hand and I should bid 3 no trump if I'm a bit stronger than the absolute minimum hand. But in this case, of course, I only have 6 high cut points, so I basically have a minimum hand and I pass. Here's the all hands shown. It turns out that my partner has 18 high cut points. So as you can see from the bidding, when partner saw my 1 heart bid, he could add my minimum of 6 to his 18 to come up with 24, just shy of the 3 no trump level. This is why he bid 2 no trump and asking me to go to 3 no trump if I had a little bit more than the minimum that I showed. We're going to do 2 more hands. Now it's my partner's turn to bid. My partner has bid 1 diamond, indicating at least 4 diamonds, no 4-card majors, and 11 high-card points and 13 total points. I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 high-card points, which is a good responder's invitational hand, almost a game likely hand. So under some circumstances, this would, for example, finding a fit, this game likely hand, this invitational hand will turn into a game likely hand. All right. So I'm going to bid one spade here because now, although I have a 4-carder heart suit, I have a 5-carder spade suit. And I have a fairly strong hand. So because I have a strong invitational hand, I know that I can afford to bid at the 2 level, a new suit, right? So what I can do is bid spade first and later plan on bidding hearts, the lower ranking suit, so that if possible, partner can choose whether to go for spade or half suit. Partner now bids 2 diamond. 2 diamond is a repeat of the 1 diamond bid. So this 2 diamond is a limit bid. And why is this limit? The partner is saying, I have a minimum hand, which means around 11 or possibly 12 high cut points, and a long diamond suit, possibly 6 diamonds, but sometimes can be 5 diamonds, especially if partner is short in another suit. All right, so this is a minimum hand, and I have a good invitational hand, which means I can bid a new suit such as 2 hearts. When I bid 2 hearts, partner now knows that I have more than a minimum responder's hand. In fact, I have at least an invitational hand. An invitational hand is 10 points. This is 2 hearts is a forcing bid. There is no, it's not a limit bid. Therefore, partner can only say that I have at least 10 high cut points. So this is a forcing bid and partner has to bid. All right. Partner now bids 2 no trump. 2 no trump is a limit bid. Right. So partners is now saying, I really have an absolute minimum bid and I can't follow you up onto 2 hearts. If I had a little bit stronger, I'll probably bid 3 no trump or maybe 4 hearts if I had a 4-carder heart suit. This is all I can do, 2 no trump. So right now, by the sequence of bids, 1 diamond, 2 diamond, and then 2 no trump, we are seeing that partner likely has an absolute minimum hand with perhaps 6 diamonds. In my hand, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 high cut points, opposite an absolute minimum. Here, we are balanced on the edge of bidding 3 no trump or pass. It actually is not entirely wrong to bid 3 no trump. Some aggressive players would bid 3 no trump. In this case, I would pass. So what do we have here? Turns out partner had a short spade suit, which I will cover, and 11 high cut points, an absolute minimum high cut point, and a 6-carder diamond suit. In fact, this sequence has described his hand exactly. 11 plus 12 in my hand equals 13. We are short of the 25 needed to bid 3 no trump. So again, we have bidded the right contract. I'm going to reduce until I see something that I like a bit more. Which apparently is not coming out right now. Hang on a bit. Sorry about that. Apparently, major suit fits are apparently not very common with this program, which is unusual because actually major suit fits are supposed to be quite common. Okay, here we go. All right, so my partner's turned a bit, so my partner passes. My turn a bit. I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, which is almost a game likely hand. It's a strong invitational hand. I'm going to bid one club. Even though it's 18 high card points, some beginners actually look at this hand and they are tempted to choose one no trump. But one no trump is restricted for balanced hands 15 to 17 high card points, not 18. No trump bids are reserved for exact bids. So try not to be clever and try to bid one no trump here. You bid one club. Okay. Partner bids one spade. Okay. And you now have a decision to make. You are actually quite strong, right? So, but the possibility that is that partner may have 5 spades, right? So you need to bid a something to allow partner to express whether he has a longer spade suit or not, because your game is likely with your hand opposite a slightly stronger hand. Game is indeed likely. All right. So therefore, one way to do this is to bid 3 clubs, which indicate a strong hand and no other suit to bid. Upon which partner could then choose to either bid no trump or rebid his spade suit again to show something a bit longer. If that happens, then I would bid 4 spade. Remember, at the very beginning, I already know I have a strong invitational hand, almost a game likely hand. So right at the very beginning, I already know that I'm inclined to bid towards game. You should never lose sight of that. So that you will always try very hard to reach game. Let's undo this a bit. Partner has bid one spade. What else could you do? You could bid, you are so very strong that you could bid a forcing bid like two diamonds. Even though you don't have a four-carder diamond suit, okay, but you do have it stopped with the ace, right? Okay, and you're very strong. You're so strong that you can cope with almost any combination of hand that your partner has, right? And all you're doing here now is to give your partner a chance to bid a second preferred suit. All right. So partner, knowing that majors are preferred, if he has more than four cards of spades, would bid two spades. This would indicate at least five spades, maybe six. And since you have three spades here, with a short diamond suit, which counts for one distribution point, therefore actually you have 19 points, right? With a fit in spades, right? You can just straight away go to game because 19 points opposite a minimum of 6 is 25. All right. So let's see what's the hand like. Yes, indeed. A partner has a minimum hand, but with a longish spade suit, you have a fit in spades, in fact. 8-card fit. All right. And in fact, you do have a excellent chance of making game. Actually, there's a little bit of, because of this long spade suit top with a king here, you might go down one, but that's the breaks. You have in fact bid it correctly. One last one. Again, partner has bid one diamond, which as you know now means at least four diamonds, 11 plus high cut points or 13 plus total points. In your hand, you have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 high cut points. You actually have a game likely hand. At this point in time, even though you have yet to discover what your partner has, you should in your mind already think, I should never pass below game. I should never pass below game. Therefore, you should either bid only forcing bids or bid a limit bid that is at game. In this case, most likely a 3 no trump. Is it possible for you to bid 3 no trump? You have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 high cut points. All right. Opposite a possible 11 high cut point minimum. Right. So, therefore, you need to exploit a bit further. So what you do is bid a new suit at the 2 level, since you don't have a 4-card major to show. Your 2 level bid here shows at least 10 high card points, at least an invitational hand, no 4-card majors, no 4-card majors. And here the robot has come in with a interfering bid. Okay. All right. So what can you do now? I know this series is not supposed to show interfering competitive bidding, but it just happens to be like that. So what can you do now? All right. You can actually This comes from a lesson later, but you can actually double. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to take it on faith right now. But double basically asks me to bid on, uh, bid on. All right, I have a stopper in spades here with a king. So it is actually possible for me to bid no trump. I have stoppers in all suits actually. All right, so it's possible for me to bid no trump. So in this case, I originally I could have bid three no trump, but didn't because I just had a little bit of doubt as to whether partner, right, um, had a minimum hand or not. Okay, so in this case, um, because partner has doubled, I'll take partner as being a bit more than minimum, or at least short in the spade suit. So I could either bid two no trump or three no trump. The choice is mine. This is a bit of a risk-taking situation. All right. Or another possible choice I could do is to bid three clubs. Three clubs. Okay. Because my stopper in spades isn't extremely good. So I'm going to take a chance here and bid two no trump. So partner has taken my two no trump as indicating I have stopper in spades. All right, and inviting him to three no trump. Partner will not pass. Okay, this is a unusual hand that I did not mean to show, but nevertheless, here it is. So you can see, in fact, that this hand isn't very good for north-south, but it has been bid honestly. Let's do one more just to try to get better examples. All right, so it's my turn. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 high cut points and a super long spade suit. All right. This I think qualifies as a minimum hand for opening, but it's a hand that can be upgraded into an invitational hand if we have a fit. Because if we have a fit, I can now count distribution points of 1, 2, 3. 3 distribution points on top of this into 15 or 16. All right. So if we find a fit, it becomes an invitational hand. Okay. Partner now bids 4 spade straight to game. And you can see why. Partner has, in fact, a game likely responder's hand. A very clear game likely responder's hand, in fact. In fact, partner, if partner was opener, it would have been a invitational hand all by itself. All right. So partner was right to go straight to 4 spades. All right.